Block content. What's happening, my block buddies? This is a brand new episode of Blocked Content. My name is Kellum, and guys, this is going to be a little bit more content for today because yes, Super Mario Odyssey is leaking and we've got something really cool. I mean, let's talk some leak mode. Let's talk some crazy new kingdom information. And I got this information right in my inbox thanks to the awesome user Sloth Pierces. Thank you so much for sending this in because, you know, it's being removed all over the internet. I know that we're, you know, maybe having to do with a whole lot of Nintendo snipers at this moment, but it's going really well. We are doing a whole lot to keep this afloat, and that's a little pun on what's what's happening in this video. So guys, we got more information and I want you guys to know all about it. We've got screenshots from a stream that has since been removed. All the information is also away from Facebook and stuff like that, so let's tune into this. So there's a giveaway. You can win this Super Mario Odyssey t-shirt with pixel art Mario, pixel art Cappy, and it's really cool, really retro, and we'll give it away when we hit 6K, 6,000 subscribers. So definitely invite a friend to subscribe to Blocked Content and hit that notification, hit that bell, and all you gotta do is put down in the comments why you should win this awesome Super Mario Odyssey t-shirt, and it could be yours. So also remember that every single episode we do a comment question winner. Your comment will actually appear in our next video on screen, so if you have an original or funny or maybe a theory that you want to share with us, definitely put it down below in the comments and maybe you can appear in our next video. So just subscribe to my channel, leave a comment on this video. You can also support Block Content on Patreon as well. If you want to be a part of the channel, definitely do it through there. So today's comment question is the same as it's been for the past 3 videos. Is there anything in these leaks that you can find that, you know, is new information? What are you most excited about with all this new information? So guys, I think it's time we get into this because I gotta say it again, this is full spoiler alert. This is full spoiler territory. So this was your spoiler warning for today, and now let's head into this because I just can't wait. This is really exciting. Today we're talking about the Lake Kingdom and Lake Lamode. And this looks like, and we theorized about this because it looks like Lake Hylia, you know, Lake Hylia from The Legend of Zelda. And it's really cool. Look at this grass, this blue grass. Look at, you know, these enemies. Look at these sort of mermaid kind of characters roaming around. It kind of makes you think, did they look at The Last Impact, you know, the Super Mario 64 hack? Really fun to see. And we already see that the regional coins here are drops, are water drops. Now, awesome sort of vibe to it because there's a lot of underwater world here, and there's also some structures, some castle structures, some blue plants over here, maybe some rekindle inspiration over here, and it's just very elegant. It's very elegant, it's very beautiful, it's very stylized, and it's very bright and beautiful and blue. So we can see here the Mexican outfitted Mario. There's the telescope in the back with some coins floating around. There are coins in the water later on as well, and we can even see the flower in the background that you jump on to get a spin jump. And of course there in the back we see a non-playable character, an NPC, that is one of these, you know, possibly one of these mermaid kind of characters. There are a lot of fish in the water there as well, and you can see that it's a combination between some areas that are on land, but probably most of the Lake Kingdom is actually in the lake. So possibly Lake Lamode will be an underwater section over here. And we can already see the streamer on the bottom, so he's having a lot of fun seeing this brand new kingdom. You know, we see that Mario's already collected 754 coins. And we can even see something that looks like a prison up in the background over there. So if we scroll a little bit further, we can see the next screenshot. We can already see in the sky there's some sort of beautiful glow, which is beautiful to see. And this whole universe, this whole kingdom is sort of shielded off. So it might have been, you know, shielded from the background, which is really cool. Now, what I see most when I see the screenshot, I don't just see the Broodals, right? The Broodals are, sure, these guys, awesome. You know, we've seen them before, so we know there's a fight taking place on this castle top, and probably it's going to be the female one because of the color outfit with this stage. And I think that Wendy Okupa has also been seen at a lot of water levels as well. what strikes me most about this image is not, the architecture or the style, but I think we can see a Koopa Troopa in the background. I think we can see a Koopa Troopa with a red shell walking on 4 legs like they do in Super Mario Galaxy. So if that's true, then we finally have Koopa Troopas confirmed in the game, which is awesome. This really feels like something out of Super Mario 3D World. It feels a little bit more linear. It feels a little bit more like you're going through this narrow pathway through the water, over these tops, and kind of exploring it that way. So maybe the bigger water sections will be more open world, will be more exploration based. So that could definitely happen. And of course, there's a battle with the Broodals, as there is always. I just love these walls too, which kind of look like curtains, and you can see in later screenshots that this is definitely the style that the Lake Kingdom is going for. So ultimately, what's really exciting about this is that the Lake Kingdom is real. The Lake Kingdom is definitely real. It's a real thing, and we can see that it's not just a section of the Seaside Kingdom that we haven't seen before. This is a new kingdom, so it doesn't surprise me at all that they do a Seaside Kingdom and a Lake Kingdom. So a Jungle Kingdom and then a Madagascar themed kingdom and a Swamp Kingdom. Yeah, it makes total sense. They would do that. I mean, there's even a Wooded Kingdom too, so definitely this makes sense, and it's really fun to see. The next screenshot shows us a little bit of an overview of the area, and it's just as we thought. It's been shielded off by these massive stone pillars that kind of look like curtains, and you can already see some underwater domes there. So possibly Mario can breathe underwater in these dome areas. So not much more on the Koopa Troopas that we see here. It's not really clear if that's a flower, or one of those jump flowers, or if it is a Koopa Troopa. Now, these are these pink underwater enemies. We can't really make out what they are. And there's this big, I think it almost looks like an ice cream cone on the top there. So Lake Lamode, ice cream à la mode. So maybe that could factor into this kingdom as well. And we see the question mark blocks down below too. So there's a lot of maybe platforming. Maybe you can even capture some enemies that can, give you the ability to jump on these tower tops that you see here, because they look pretty hard to reach. I mean, for any speedrunner, they'd probably, wall jump up the sides of that thing to reach it. But I think that it's going to be a little bit harder than what it looks like right now. So possibly we're going to have to capture some enemies that will make that a little bit easier, and we move on to the next screenshot. And that is a little bit of possibly Lake Lamode, the actual main hub area, because we see this cool castle structure with, what we said before. This is the sort of prison that we see there, and I think that we have some swimming Goombas over here as well. We've had those in Super Mario 3D World, where they were inside of that inflatable, little donut, and it looks really cute, and right here it looks like they're just swimming around. And you can already see one of those mermaids in the water and one of the mermaids sitting on the side. So we can't see them up close, so we don't really know what they are, what they really look like. From here they look like a Pianta from Super Mario Sunshine, but it's very obvious that you see sort of a mermaid tail hanging around there. So this area is very imaginative. I love the water. I love this style. I love the colors, that there are different shades, and that a lot of it is purple as well and not just blue. And it might that we be seeing like a sort of hammerhead kind of fish, a hammerhead sort of cheep right there on the bottom of the water. So if any of you guys know what kind of enemy that is, it's really cool that Nintendo is introducing new enemies. So this is a bigger overview of Lake Lamode that we see in the next screenshot, and we can see the moon shining big, shining bright, so the moon has to factor into the game. We already know from spoilers that there might be a lunar kingdom, so that could be a whole lot of fun. We can see the Goombas over here that are wearing some sort of princess's gown, and it looks really, really cute. It fits this kingdom as well, because we see these kind of curtain styles, these dress styles on the sides. And of course, there should be a Goomba, challenge over here that we see in almost every, or maybe every kingdom. So it doesn't look like this kingdom is all that big if you just go off what we see here, but that might just be because, we're basing it on only the above ground that we see and not the underwater. So over here we see that a new kingdom has been unlocked on the world map, and it is Lake Lamode. It is the Lake Kingdom, and it looks like there are these big bubbles underwater where you could possibly breathe, and this amazing sort of curtain flown over it. So definitely has a really unique, awesome style, and we see a little bit more of the world map with the moon being clearly visible and actually seeing the Odyssey move over there. So The colors look amazing, and the world map looks really, really cool. And I just can't wait to see more about this. You know, I know we're kind of spoiling it on a couple of different levels, and that's a bit sad, but ultimately it's about the experience and not necessarily about what's inside the game, but it's about playing it yourself. So thank you everyone who's been watching. This is an amazing journey, and there's a lot of videos coming. I am recording a lot, so you can possibly hear it about my voice, but I'm doing all the work that I can to give you guys all of this content. Anyways, I'd love to hear what you guys think of this. If you comment down below, it could be featured in our next video. And today's comment question is, of course, what do you think of all these leaks, and do you have new information? A lot of people send it to me on Facebook. You can check out Blocked Content on Facebook as well, you know, facebook.com/squarethings. And if you send it over there, I'll definitely make a video about it if the news is crazy new. As for the previous comment question, our answer comes to us from the user Ethan Hawksley, and he's saying, I think we will be seeing Super Mario Odyssey walkthrough part 1 videos from anywhere Friday the 20th to Tuesday. So yeah, I think you were right. I think you were a little one day off, but yeah, we're already seeing walkthroughs, we're already seeing live streams, so you were definitely in that right area. So really great job kind of predicting that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for sending in your comments. These are always a lot of fun. You can support us on Patreon if you want, and of course, definitely subscribe to Blocked Content, hit that bell, and all the news and fun will be delivered daily to you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more Blocked Content. See ya.